When I first hired Tim as my attorney, the first thing they told me was, don't worry, anything you need, call us. And I'm probably the most skeptical person in the world. And when someone tells you that, you just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. But when I did call, they answered and they took care of me. And it's hard to find that. The day the accident happened was just a normal, regular, any other day, and we were performing a simple task of opening up the doors on the power slips, getting ready to trip pipe. The operator came up a little too hard on it, and when it broke free, the thimble of the cable struck me in the forehead, causing herniated C6, C7 disc and some axonal shearing in my brain.
The company really handled the situation incorrectly. Like I said, I thought that he should have been airlifted immediately, just looking at the pictures of his injury, and I wasn't even aware of exactly what happened at that point. But he's sitting there with a big giant gash on his head that is simply butterflied together.
I really wish the company had treated me a little better and taken better care of me. Maybe I'd still be able to work out there if they would have done the right thing. I could feel a slow decline in my work performance and my pain levels, and things started getting worse, turning downhill for me with the particular injury that nobody knew I had. I knew something was wrong. Other people were telling me that there was something wrong. It got to the point where I just couldn't perform what I was doing safely, and I knew it. And I had to take actions because nobody else would. And that's whenever I decided to contact somebody for some advice.
If you're hurting that bad and you're not getting any relief from it, and no one is willing to help you get relief from it, then it just comes down to doing what you have to do to make sure that you and your family are okay.
She was like me on hiring an attorney, was real hesitant about it, because when you're involved in something like this or an accident, you don't know what's going to happen, or if this is the right move. Will I ever work in the oil field again, or much less work again? And so I'm sure her concerns were very high, as well as mine, about hiring an attorney.
When Jake and I first started discussing hiring an attorney, we talked about, what the good points and the bad points of it. We talked about, would he be able to continue working? How would we live if he did enter into a lawsuit? Because neither one of us had any idea how any of this worked. When we found out that the Young firm focused on maritime law, we were fairly certain that we had been pointed in the right direction. That would probably be our better outcome, would be to deal with a firm that focused on that type of injuries.
When I found out how much my case was settling for, it was just a tremendous burden off of my shoulders. I could actually feel like I could breathe.
The Young firm helped us through everything. When you first start the process, you're very, very scared. You're wondering, what if my car breaks down? What am I going to do? And the help is there. They will help you get through the entire thing.
Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't be scared. Just, if you're not being taken care of properly, find somebody to help you. It is worth it.